If you currently have a car payment, this video is going to feel like a personal attack. And in a way, it is. It is an attack on the single biggest lie the middle class has been sold for the last 30 years. That lie is that you deserve a new car, that a reliable vehicle has to come with a $700 monthly payment. If you are making that payment right now, I am telling you, with mathematical certainty, that you are losing thousands of dollars every single year without even realizing it. The beautiful, shiny vehicle in your driveway is not a symbol of your success. It is a ball and chain, shackling you to a life of financial mediocrity. We live in a world where we have been conditioned to accept automotive debt as a normal part of life, like paying for electricity or water. But it is not normal. It is a carefully constructed trap designed to keep you working longer, saving less, and staying dependent on a paycheck. The average person will spend over $500,000 on cars in their lifetime, and most of that money will vanish into thin air. They are trading their future freedom for that new car smell. Today, we are going to expose this trap. We are going to put the brand new car head-to-head with a reliable older car, and we are going to look at the brutal, unbiased math. My name is John, this is the Penny Plan, and today I am going to show you why the car you drive is the single greatest predictor of your future wealth, and how choosing a boring 5-year-old used car over a brand new one is the most powerful financial cheat code you will ever find. Before we get into the numbers, we have to understand the enemy. The enemy is not the car itself. The enemy is the automotive industrial complex. This is the powerful trinity of car manufacturers, dealerships, and the banks that finance them. This machine has spent trillions of dollars over the last 50 years with one goal: to transform a simple utility into a powerful emotional symbol. A car is a tool. It is a metal box with wheels designed to get you from point A to point B. But they don't sell you a tool. They sell you an identity. Watch a car commercial. You never see a Toyota Camry sitting in rush hour traffic. You see it cruising down an empty, beautiful coastal highway at sunset. You never see a Ford F-150 hauling groceries from Walmart. You see it conquering a rugged mountain trail, mud flying everywhere. They are selling you a fantasy version of your own life, a life where you are adventurous, powerful, and successful. And they have convinced you that the key to unlocking that fantasy life is a specific model of car. They have successfully tied their product to your self-worth. So when you buy that $50,000 truck, you're not just buying transportation, you're buying the feeling of being a rugged, capable person. This is psychological warfare, and you are the target. The dealership is the battlefield. They have engineered the entire experience to disarm your logical brain. They get you to test drive the car so you can feel the leather and smell the new plastic. This triggers an emotional response called endowment, where you begin to feel ownership before you have even signed the papers. Then they sit you down and focus you on one number and one number only: the monthly payment. They will do whatever it takes to get that number to a place that feels affordable. They will stretch the loan term out to an insane 84 months. They will play games with the trade-in value. They will do anything to distract you from the total price of the vehicle. This creates a system I call the trade-in treadmill. You buy a new car with a 6-year loan. After 3 years, you're tired of it, but you are underwater. You owe more on the loan than the car's worth. The dealership says, no problem, we'll just roll that negative equity into your next loan. So now you are buying a new, even more expensive car, and your new loan includes the leftover debt from the car you don't even own anymore. It is a debt spiral designed to create a customer for life, a financial serf perpetually paying tribute to the automotive lords. Let's escape the sales floor and look at the cold, hard math. I want to break this down into 4 key areas that reveal the true cost of a new car. Area number 1, the brutal math of depreciation. This is the single most important financial concept you need to understand. Depreciation is the invisible, wealth-destroying cancer of new vehicle ownership. The moment you sign the papers and drive a brand new car off the lot, it loses up to 10% of its value. You just paid a new car tax of thousands of dollars for a 10-minute drive home. But it gets worse. A new car will lose approximately 20 to 30% of its value in the first year alone. After 5 years, it could be worth less than half of what you paid for it. Let's put some real numbers on this. Let's say you buy a brand new SUV for $40,000. By the end of year one, it is worth about $30,000. You just lost $10,000. That is the equivalent of taking an $833 stack of cash and lighting it on fire every single month. Would you do that? Of course not. But that is exactly what you are doing when you buy a new car. Now let's look at the alternative, a reliable 3-year-old version of that same SUV. The first owner already took that massive 30% depreciation hit. They paid for the privilege of that new car smell. You can now buy that same vehicle with maybe 30,000 miles on it for $25,000. It will still depreciate, but the curve flattens out dramatically. It might only lose $1,500 in value in the next year. The new car owner lost $10,000 in the first year. The used car owner lost $1,500. That is a difference of $8,500. That is a fully funded Roth IRA for the year. That is a life-changing amount of money that the new car owner willingly vaporized just to be the first person to sit in the driver's seat. The single smartest financial move you can make is to let some other sucker pay the depreciation tax for you. Area number 2, the hidden costs beyond the payment. The monthly payment is the headline, but the hidden fees are the footnotes that bankrupt you. Let's start with insurance. A new $40,000 car requires full comprehensive and collision coverage, and because its replacement value is high, the premiums are astronomical. That 3-year-old $25,000 version of the same car will be significantly cheaper to insure. We are talking a difference of hundreds, sometimes over $1,000 a year, depending on your driving record. Next, taxes and fees. When you buy a new car, you pay sales tax on the full purchase price. The sales tax on a $40,000 car is double the tax on a $20,000 car. Simple math. Registration and licensing fees are often also tied to the value of the vehicle, so you are paying more every single year just for the privilege of owning a newer car. But the most insidious hidden cost is interest. Because new cars are so expensive, most people take out longer loans. An 84-month loan is now common. That is 7 years. Let's say you finance that $40,000 car at a 6% interest rate for 7 years. Over the life of the loan, you will pay over $9,000 just in interest. That is $9,000 you are giving to the bank for absolutely nothing in return. It is a pure wealth transfer from you to them. The person who buys the $20,000 used car might pay it off in 3 years, paying far less in total interest and freeing up their cash flow 4 years sooner. Area number 3, the myth of reliability and maintenance. This is the number one argument that new car proponents use. I need a new car because it is reliable and it comes with a warranty. I don't want to worry about expensive repairs. This sounds logical, but it is financially flawed. First, modern used cars, especially from reputable brands like Toyota, Honda, or even many domestic models, are incredibly reliable. A well-maintained 3-year-old car is just getting started. 100,000 miles is the new 30,000 miles. The idea that a car spontaneously combusts after the warranty expires is a myth perpetuated by the people who sell warranties. But let's do the math. Let's assume the worst-case scenario. You buy the 3-year-old car, and in the first year, the transmission explodes. A catastrophic, rare event. That might cost you $4,000 to replace. That sounds terrible, right? But remember, the new car owner lost $10,000 in depreciation in that same year. You had a major repair, and you still came out $6,000 ahead. The reality is, you're not going to have a catastrophic failure every year. A more realistic budget for a reliable used car might be $1,000 a year in maintenance and repairs. Your monthly car payment on the new car is over $8,000 a year. The math is not even close. You are guaranteed to lose more money on depreciation than you will likely ever spend on repairs for a well-chosen used car. The new car warranty is not a financial shield. It is a very expensive psychological pacifier. Area number 4. The opportunity cost, the true price of a new car. This is the most powerful concept, and it is the one that will make you sick to your stomach if you currently have a new car payment. The true cost of something is not what you pay for it. It is what you give up to have it. Let's take that average new car payment of $738 a month. That is $8,856 a year. Now, let's say that instead of sending that money to Ford Credit or Toyota Financial, you invested it in a simple S&P 500 index fund, earning an average historical return of about 10%. After 5 years, instead of owning a 5-year-old car worth half of what you paid for it, you would have over $60,000 in your investment account. After 10 years, you would have over $150,000. After 30 years, if you kept this up, that simple car payment would have grown to over $1.6 million. Let me repeat that. Your new truck is not costing you $700 a month. It is costing you $1.6 million in retirement. It is costing you the ability to quit your job 10 years early. It is costing you your financial freedom. That is the true price tag. When you see a friend drive up in a brand new $70,000 pickup truck, don't feel jealous. Feel pity, because you're not looking at a symbol of wealth. You are looking at a $2 million retirement party that they have decided to cancel. Okay, John, I get it. The math is brutal. New cars are a financial disaster. But let's be honest, nobody wants to drive a 15-year-old rust bucket with a mismatched door panel. It is embarrassing. I work hard. I am successful. Don't I deserve to drive something that reflects that? Don't I deserve something nice? This is the twist. This is the emotional trap that you have to escape. The belief that the quality of your car is a reflection of the quality of your character. It is not. It is a reflection of the effectiveness of a marketing campaign. You have to redefine what nice means. Is nice a heated steering wheel and a $700 monthly payment that keeps you awake at night? Or is nice a paid-off 5-year-old car and $50,000 in the bank that allows you to sleep like a baby? Is nice impressing strangers at a stoplight, or is nice having the freedom to tell your boss to take a hike if he disrespects you? The trap is believing that you have to choose between driving a piece of junk and being a debt slave. That is a false choice. There is a massive, beautiful middle ground. It is the world of the 3 to 5-year-old, low-mileage, reliable used car. You can buy a fantastic, comfortable, safe, and attractive car that is only a few years old for half the price of a new one. You get 90% of the features and 100% of the financial freedom. This is the secret of stealth wealth. The truly wealthy are often the ones you would never suspect. Read the book, The Millionaire Next Door. The #1 car brand for millionaires is not Mercedes or BMW. It is Ford, followed by Toyota and Honda. They understand that a car is a tool, not a trophy. They became millionaires because they refused to make payments on depreciating assets. They let the suckers who want to look rich pay the depreciation tax, and they bought the car after the financial damage was done. The person in the new Escalade is often stressed and leveraged to the hilt. The person in the paid-off 5-year-old Accord is the one who is secretly winning the game. At the end of the day, this is not just about cars. It is about a fundamental choice in how you want to live your life. Do you want to spend your one precious life working to make payments on things that lose value? Or do you want to use your money as a tool to buy back your time and your freedom? The car in your driveway is a decision. It is a vote for your future. A new car payment is a vote for a future where you have to work longer with more stress and less control. A paid-off used car is a vote for a future with more options, more security, and more peace of mind. You do not have to be a victim of the automotive industrial complex. You can opt out of their game. You can choose to be strategic. You can choose to prioritize your net worth over your image. You can choose freedom over a flash. I challenge you to do the math on your own vehicle. Calculate what you have paid in payments, interest, insurance, and depreciation. Then calculate what that money would be worth if you had invested it. It will be a painful number to look at, but that pain is the catalyst for change. Make the decision today to never have a car payment again. It will be the single most powerful step you ever take on your journey to wealth. If this video made you rethink the biggest expense in your budget, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and like this video so we can help more people escape the car payment trap and start building real wealth. I'll see you in the next one.